Today we're spending a night in the Highlands of Scotland, just on the south side of Loch Ness. We've booked a luxury cabin right in the heart of the countryside where our neighbours are wild deer, pheasants, red kites, some grumpy ducks and a really friendly cat. This is probably one of the best cabins we've ever stayed in and certainly the most peaceful. Welcome to Dragon Glen. In this video I'll take you around this cabin in the Highlands, showing you exactly what it was like when we stayed here. I'll also give you my thoughts on what it was like to stay here, both good and bad, and also tell you how much it all cost. So let's head inside and I'll show you around. Obviously the first thing you'll notice is how well presented everything is in here. Starting on the left, there's 2 coat hooks on the wall and we've been given 4 big bottles of water. This is a torch, you'll need this outside at night, there's no street lights here. Then we have a table and chairs with good quality blankets and the most amazing hamper of gifts for us. This included fresh fruit and home-baked cookies, which were amazing. We also got this handwritten welcome note from the owner. This is a really thoughtful and well-presented welcome gift. On the other side, a comfortable sofa with blankets, and in the corner a bookcase full of Scottish books. On top, a lamp, Bluetooth speaker and some games with the internet router on top of it. I'll talk about the internet in a minute. Some old drawings of local sites on the wall, and we have a little ukulele here. Let's move further in to the kitchen area. Love this wood chopping board in the shape of a whale. We've also got a Tassimo machine here with a very large number of pods. Sugar bowl and 2 cups, wonderful pottery designs, and a see-through kettle, all very clean. Draining board and a small sink and a 2-ring electric hob, and we've another chopping board and a jug with utensils. Above, a shelf with cups and glasses and some Isle of Skye sea salt. We've also got oil and dressings. In the fridge the gifts keep on coming, as we've now some Scottish salmon and local free-range eggs, and 2 Loch Ness beers and some milk. In this cupboard some chopping knives and loads of plates, also some tea and coffee at the back. Under the sink, pans, cling film and kitchen roll, and all the cleaning products you'd need. We also have an oven here which is spotlessly clean, so overall it's a really impressive and immaculately clean kitchen. On the other wall an electric heater, and above a framed map of the Loch Ness area. Around the corner is a bin and a cupboard at the back, which I'll come on to in a minute, but first the bathroom. So we have 2 bath mats, shampoo, conditioner and body wash, all from the Highland Soap Company. We've got a tiny sink here, which is super clean though. Below, some spare toilet roll and cleaners, a heated towel rail, toilet, and we have a good size electric shower here, which is again spotlessly clean and worked really well during our stay. In the cupboard, a hoover, but also some really thoughtful items here on a rack, like head torches, lanterns, even charger cables and power cut lights. That does happen sometimes if it's stormy in the Highlands. And another torch too, just in case. There's even a portable battery pack and also a GHD hairdryer in here. Time to check out the master bedroom, and yeah, it's pretty tight in here, but then this is a wood cabin. A stool at each side of the bed, some fluffy towels laid out here and some more Highland soap. There's a lamp on the wall on each side and we have 4 comfortable pillows, loads of storage space under the bed, and we have a hamper with some extra towels and another blanket. And on the wall a couple of hangers. A thing to note here though is that the power is on the wrong side of the bedroom, so you can't really charge your phone beside your bed here. But we have 2 bedrooms in this cabin, so next door we have 2 single beds, again with ample storage under, and a single stool, this time with a light on it. These beds have a pillow with an additional firm cushion on each bed, and we have USB charging between the 2 beds. And on the back of the door, some hangers. Just a quick note on the Wi-Fi, there's no broadband cables out here, but there is mobile Wi-Fi provided. The password was a bit tricky to get right, but once connected it worked pretty well. Considering where we are, this was decent, and the speed test said it was fast and going through Dublin for some reason. Anyway, it's not about the internet and all about relaxing here. So that's all the interior of this cabin, but we have so much more here outside. At the side, a nice little sitting area where we have outside lighting, a selection of traditional walking sticks, and pheasant and deer food to feed the wildlife. More on that later. Love the plants and flowers here too. Also just beyond the decking is a table and 2 chairs, and in the background the fire pit area. I'll get onto that in a moment because I just wanted to go around the side of the cabin where we have another beautifully presented area. Here we have another table and chairs and the rubbish bins plus 2 fold-up chairs. There's also a shelf here with some more bird food, games, barbecue essentials including marshmallows and also another box with picnic stuff too. Spare firewood too, which brings us on to the fire pit area. There are some benches to sit out here and a barrel fire pit, and inside there's more seating as well. Pans and lanterns on the wall, plenty firewood, warm blankets, wonderful little touches everywhere, including the LED lights, and amazingly, included in the price, a whiskey bar that contains a selection of Scottish single malts and some gin with mixes, all included in the price. It's a really lovely place to sit and enjoy the countryside and wild animals that wander past. And of course you can't not mention about the wild deer that happily come up at dawn and dusk to hoover up any food you leave out for them. Absolutely incredible. So that's our amazing cabin for tonight, but what's good and bad that we experienced when we stayed here? I'll start off with the bad, and really there's very little. The master bed I felt was a bit squashed in for me, but then I am really tall, so it might not bother most people. If you're allergic to cats, then this little chap might be a bother for you, but we thought he was a delight to have around. The sink in the bathroom I thought was just a little bit too small. I mean, okay, it is a cabin, but I've seen bigger sinks in smaller cabins. And there was only one heater here. Sometimes you get underfloor heating in cabins like this, which keeps the whole place warm, but because there was only one heater, we found the bedrooms were a bit cold at the time of the year that we stayed. And finally, you really need to plan ahead and take everything you might need, as there's no shops anywhere nearby. But that's the point of this place, total escapism, and you'll certainly experience that. The amazing extras you get here really are above and beyond our expectations, such as the incredible welcome basket, including home-baked biscuits, the little thoughtful touches everywhere, and you can't go wrong with a free whiskey bar. This was a fabulous stay for us, but how much did all this cost? The Glendragon cabin for 2 people per night cost us £165 per night. We booked through Airbnb, so there was an additional £27 per night Airbnb service fee added on. We stayed a total of 3 nights, so we got a long stay discount of £14.85, making a 3-night stay come to £561.50. By the way, we didn't receive any discount or freebies for making this video, and all opinions expressed are my own. So would we stay here again? I'd say absolutely yes, and we're already trying to find a chance to go back. So I hope you found this review helpful, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next video, somewhere else in the world. See ya!